I'm seeing so far. Okay. I'm almost ready to get
Proton John.
here.
Sorry.
What's that?
That's what the Lynx handheld looks like. You'll notice there are two sets of action buttons on the right. Oh, actually, audience won't, because audience doesn't see the screens yet. How close are you to having the screens ready to go, bro?
Working on it.
Anyone who looks at a picture of the Lynx will see that there are two sets of action buttons on the right side. There are only two action buttons that are used, but the Lynx had the gimmick of you could push a combination of setting buttons to flip the screen over, and at that point you could flip the entire console over and play it reverse-handed if you really wanted to.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm close to ready to put them up here. Let's go ahead and do this real quick. I don't know. I'm fascinated by some of these consoles that we haven't seen too much. You know, we've had a little bit. Oh my gosh. A little bit of this before, but not a whole lot. Let's see. Okay, that looks like it's probably gonna be right.
I see 3 players ready to go on the Adventure Number 5 select screen, and Proton is still showing us the Lynx console on the title screen.
Counterattack with numbers. As soon as...
Yep, you're completely right. Why? I'm not completely sure what was happening there. Let's see, because most people should be muted. Let me go ahead and mute everybody. Except for Bangera. Was Bangera listening to something?
Continuing on with our RLCS action. Don't go anywhere.
Yep, Bangera is listening to something. I think. No? Interesting.
I am not getting any more extra audio through Bangera. I am only hearing Lynx audio.
That was my fault. Okay. Sorry about that. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Kusogrand3. We're all professionals around here, as you can tell. Okay, well, I messed that up, but that's okay. We've got some slime going on in just a little bit. Oh boy. Okay, I can hear these sweet tunes now. This is nice.
As it turns out, there were at least a couple people in this group. I think it was Proton John who actually owns this game, but had never bothered to play it.
Wait, are you serious? Proton John owns this? I love it. Okay, well, let me go ahead and hop in to the group right now, because we have everybody facing each other right now. These 4 are going up in a blind race of Todd's Adventure in Slime World. And I think we're ready. I'm definitely ready. I'm ready for some slime, okay? Slime is the happening thing these days, okay? It's beautiful stuff. Drumboardist is ready. Bangera's ready. Nest Dude is saying he's not ready, but he's going to play anyway. And let's see about Mr. Proton John.
Now Proton is headed towards... Okay, he's on the Adventure Select.
Okay, Mr. Proton John, just chilling, waiting for you to confirm if you are ready.
As soon as the match starts, I am going to post something in Spoilers Discord, because to the extent that I have ever, any game ever, I have actually routed this game.
Really?
That I found online, stitched them together into a complete correct map with all enemies and items marked, and left myself notes on how to get through some of the rooms. So at very least I have the map that I can send over for Orland who want to
Nice.
see what the players are going to be. The first room really is going to tell you everything you need to know about this mode of the game, but actually no, the second room. The first room maybe also, but a thing.
We are starting. We did the countdown. As soon as I see movement in a stage, I will start the timer, and there we go. Wait, you start with a damaged gun?
Yes, your gun does not work for the entirety of Adventure 5. Have items.
Okay. Hey,
Nice.
thank you for
That was
those
quite
cheers,
good.
Azure! And also thank you for all those dates for Lester. Here we go. So this is a puzzle-themed stage, then?
I just misjuggled my tabs. I may be out
Uh-oh.
from... Okay.
So much death. There's
Okay,
so
back.
much death. I am enjoying all of the sound effects. They're pretty loud. These are very much Atari sound effects, though, you know? I played a lot of Atari games when I was younger, and yeah, this is just how it goes. Oh, double death on the right side.
Okay, so slime kills you, water lets you clean slime off.
Okay.
Discovering the joy of this first room. There is a safe path through this room, but of those little island things contain hidden chomps.
Okay.
Ground is sticky, you cannot jump.
Okay.
The blue ground is slick, you cannot climb.
Oh no.
First room, they will be trying to get all the way across the slime pit to get the jetpack. The jetpack will allow them to fly for an unlimited amount of time, provided they don't touch any liquid.
Ah.
So if they activate the jetpack in the water or in the slime, they will explode.
Oh, that's not good.
Use it to get back up the passage that they climbed down, or they slid down initially.
Yeah, I'm...
Oh, and we have a reset already?
Oh, on whose side?
Resetting.
Sorry, you're cutting off, or cutting out occasionally, Professor Ness, so I can only hear about, I don't know, 70% of what you're saying.
Interesting.
Ah, well, at this point, it looks like everybody is quickly figuring out what they need to do, where they need to go. Drumboardist got a jetpack, and immediately went somewhere where he almost died. Okay.
Wait, what?
Oh, go
Drumboardist is figuring out how to avoid the chomps? I have never seen that before. Those are usually one-hit kills.
Yeah, and he's not taking any damage in the slime either. Oh, does he have invincibility around him?
That looks like maybe the game is bugged out.
Yeah, the background disappeared for him.
Drumboardist is actually bugged out.
Okay. Well,
Invincible.
yeah, we could go ahead and ask him to reset, because, yeah, obviously, there should have been a few deaths.
While Bangira is jetpack, he is actually proceeding to the next room, so I think he is now in the lead.
Okay, I'm asking Drumboardist if he could potentially reset, because, yeah, obviously, there's some problem going on right now since he's invincible.
I just figured out that if you take the jetpack into the slime, it explodes.
Wait, it looks the same on Bangera's side, that he's invincible?
Drumboardist, I don't know if he's reset yet, but he is definitely not taking... He is... Yeah, Drumboardist needs to reset if he is not already, because he just skipped a room with invincibility.
I think he'll probably... Well, Bangera is also invincible from what we're seeing.
He was turning green when he hit the enemies.
Yeah, I think invincibility is not actually a feature in this game. Every bug is a feature if you phrase it right. Okay, Drumboard is just... Okay, he did die in the slime that time. So it looks like he now has the capability to die. So it looks like things are going right now. Okay, Bangera! Ooh! Unfortunately, bug hit him. So, quick question. How many lives do you have?
It's unlimited retries.
Oh, okay.
Fairly long game. I did donation stream this to maybe a year or so ago. It took him an hour 10 or thereabouts blind to get through it. Working from my map and my notes, I can make it in about 45 minutes.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think Drumboardist, let's see, he's continuing on through here. He did reset. We may, Cadus, we may wish to give just a little bit of extra time due to that confusion that we have here. Yeah, it does seem to be fixed, for sure. So... I will let you make the call, Mr. Cadus. Proton John continuing on, descending. I believe he has the jetpack, but I'm not 100% sure.
Proton John, at least on my screen, just got the jetpack and took it to the right, straight into a chomp.
Bangera washing his body. I love that washing animation, by the way. It's pretty good. Wait, so
interesting.
This took your friend
gimmick.
about an hour and 10 minutes to beat it?
Dark. About an hour 10
to
beat
Dark.
blind.
Wow. I think Bangera is making some significant progress, but it's hard for me to tell.
Bangera is definitely in the lead. Still on the first room. Bangera is... post the map into spoilers chat, so it should be possible to... People are...
Okay, let me go and take a look at spoilers chat.
Arrange my own screen so I can keep an eye on the map myself.
Sweet. Yeah, Dragon Dark is really good at bad video games, so if he was able to beat this in an hour... I imagine it's going to be a struggle for a lot of people for a while.
See a completion. As I said, knowing what I'm doing, I can do it in about 45 minutes, as I recall.
Gotcha. Proton John got out with the rocket pack, so that is going to be very helpful. Good, good.
My Twitch streams are way behind.
It happens. It happens. So yeah, this is Kusogrand3. We've got these 4 players battling against each other. I believe, that they've all done pretty well. Oh my gosh, this map is huge.
Yes, this may be why this game mode is not in the Genesis version. Again, Genesis architecturally are very different. It might be that the Genesis playing hardware could not handle a map of this overall dimension.
Yeah,
Just one hypothesis.
It wouldn't surprise me too much. It's just so incredibly big.
Gara is getting to a fun spot, I think. Yeah, there are multiple slime pits in this room. One of them has a jetpack hidden at the bottom, and you need the jetpack. By the way, those red and yellow sparkles you see,
yeah,
an item active when you pass through them, it will break and remove that item from your inventory.
Oh no.
So you need to find the pool that has the jetpack, get the jetpack, find the hole in the ceiling up to the next room.
Yeah, I see this being a wall for a lot of the players. Oh no. Wait, does the cleanser clean the pool?
The cleanser will turn slime into water.
Ah. Thank you for the follow, Hiato Gamer. Yeah, let's go ahead and keep going. By the way, yeah, do not spoil things here. This is a blind match between all the players, so they are just trying to figure out how to get through here. If you do have a spoiler, feel free to go ahead and shoot me a message.
By the way, anyone who has made it past the second room, the one that Mess Dude is just leaving, may already know this, but there are types of jump, actually maybe 3 different types of jump in this game, depending on what direction you're holding. There's the neutral jump and high jump. They are not all created equal, and you do ultimately need to use all of them.
Okay. Yeah, I know that when we were watching the Genesis version, it was a little bit confusing seeing how high they jump, sort of what direction they were jumping, and it was a big part of the puzzle trying to figure out what they needed to do there. Thank you also for the follow. Let's see. So Bangera currently trying to hear... Oh, found the jetpack. Very nice, Bangera. And then immediately died. Oh boy, thank you for the follow, Glitch Man, and for dating Lester. He appreciates it too. Drumbordist is currently going up this wall, up this tunnel.
Okay,
with...
Drumbordist found the jetpack.
Yeah,
That's
good. Drumbordist did have a little bit of that disadvantage due to being a little bit behind from having that permanent invincibility for a while for some reason.
But the trade-off is he now knows a little bit about the next couple rooms.
It's true. It's true. Ooh, and there goes Drumbordist falling down. I think he needs to go down.
The entire app is not loaded all at once.
Okay.
So like the mini-map will only show you your current room.
Ugh.
But the developers still had the foresight to fit every single room in this mode together into a single coherent, without any overlaps anywhere, for back in the day.
Yeah, someone in chat is saying that this game feels very trial and error. I would say that this mode especially is trial and error.
This is the figure out how to progress mode.
There are multiple modes in this game, and because of that, there are very different adventures that you go on.
Bangera was close to maybe finding a way out, but then he discovered the red and yellow sparkles.
Azure, thank you for those bits. I'm trying to think what the other modes in this game are. The one that we saw was an incredibly difficult mode.
Yeah, they're usually arcadier, focused on small levels. What you're not seeing in this mode are generic points gems. Most of the other modes are based around collecting as many points gems as possible
I believe
while
Drum
avoiding
Forest has
progressively more
reset.
enemies.
Not 100% sure why he reset there. Huh.
Yeah. Mods want... I may be able to dig up a code for the second room to save him the first room, but then again, there is a password system, and everyone has the manual, so hopefully
He
told
had
by pausing.
power. Oh, he accidentally hit the power button. Oh no! Yeah, usually we don't give leeway for people who accidentally reset the console. We'll go ahead and leave that again to our mods, to our referees here. But yeah, well, the thing is, he already has quite a bit of knowledge about these earlier levels, so he may be able to figure it out and keep moving forward. Yeah, that's the thing with the links. There's actually a power button on the controller/console, so it's really easy to, I'd say, accidentally hit it in this case. Also, always check your keen buttons. But he's getting back into this really quickly. Got the jetpack first try. So at this point, Bangera should still be in the lead. I believe Proton John is in second, Nestude in third. Drumboard is currently behind. You know, we'll go ahead and see what happens in the future. But yeah, John's background, super blue. Blue's a good color, you know? I would go clean myself off. Oh yeah, Proton John, scrub that body. He's gonna check out the map. Good idea. Let me see, because I do have a map here. I don't know.
Bangera made it into the jetpack maze, it looks like.
Ooh,
The gimmick in this room is that there are a bunch of things that will break your jetpack, and you have to navigate around them.
Ah, and also slime that will kill you down there. Okay.
The jetpack at the end to make it up this final cliff area.
There we go. He's gonna clean. Oh yeah, good. So the goal, there is an exit in this game. There is a way to get through it. So the goal is to try to make as much progress in an hour. Bangera is definitely in the lead at the moment. Oh! I love those little piranha plant guys that just pop out. Nestude is just a little bit behind Proton John. I think they're basically in the same place right now. Yeah, the passage that John is in is a little bit rough looking.
Yes. So anyone following along at home, the map is kind of visually divided into thirds, it looks like. In the top left corner of the rightmost third of the map is where final exit is.
Ah. Okay, yeah, I see that. Where is Bangera on this map?
Bangera is... Okay, left third of the map, the bottom row, you can see all those piranha plants on the bottom. He's in the room just above that, or he just got through the room above that with all the orange. That is the jetpack room.
Aha, okay, gotcha. He's got a while. Nobody is anywhere near the end. Holy crap. Okay.
It looks like Proton and Nestude are at a room where literally the strategy is avoid all walls and just jump through the enemies. There are a few rooms like that where and slowly avoid things, you will take damage.
I think Proton John is starting to figure that out. He's gonna take damage. Just good to run. Okay. Nestude. I think Nestude is through. Oh, come on, John. You can do this. You can do this. Oh, almost. Yeah, he's through. Okay, good. Nestude managed to move into second place, but John is right on his tail. Drumbordist just trying to rush through the blue area. This is where Proton John and Nestude just got out of. Nestude continuing on. Ooh, yeah, took a lot of damage there. So, yeah, this is being a pretty tight match between Proton John and Nestude for second and third. Bangera still in the lead. However, I do want to say Bangera has in the past occasionally gotten stuck in certain locations for a long time. So we'll have to see if that happens to Bangera or if he manages to keep moving forward. And so we'll have to see. You never know.
Okay, I see where Bangera is on my map. I forget what is with this room.
Okay.
A tool break. Oh, I think I know. I think he has to stand just to the left of that piranha plant, turn around, and vertical high jump onto the left wall.
Wow.
I think that is how he grabs it.
Interesting. Okay. So we've got some
Sherlock
precision
Holmes'
platforming.
process of elimination, where rule out the impossible and whatever's left, however improbable, must be the way forward. Because of that tool break at the top of the first shaft, he can't take anything through down into that U-bend. Therefore, the solution must involve...
Proton John has the jetpack. I think he got a little bit... I'm not sure Nestude currently has it. He's going for the jetpack. Proton John managing to move into second place here. Nestude going to be grabbing it in just a little bit, though. Yeah, we've got a fight between those
by the
two.
way.
What's that?
There is very much plot in this game. Like, the entire manual is plot. None of it is really controls. So if you want to Google the Slime World manual, the one place I found the manual, many independent JPEGs, but the manual is basically narrative story of every adventure. Dude is in has two ways through it, as I recall. One is to go up where he's going. You may need that jetpack anyway. But there's the jetpack up and to the right, and then there's a hidden room up to the left that has what a gem. There's a slime shield, there's an invincibility gem, and there's the jetpack. And either the slime shield or the invincibility gem will get you through the big, ugly, full of strong enemies. If you find the hidden room and find the invincibility gem, you can then save the slime shield for a subsequent room. That room easier.
Gotcha. Let's see. This music is barely music. I just hear a few beeps and boops. I mean, it's soothing, to be fair.
And I see mentioned in chat this game's plot is probably the same as the Genesis versions, except the fact that this adventure is not present in the Genesis version. So I've just pulled out my own physical copy manual from my own physical box copy of this game. Let me see if I can find log entry corresponding to the logic mode.
Let's see. Nest Dude still continuing on. I think he's starting to get close to where Proton John is. Bangera still climbing up this... Oh, geez. Those enemies deal so much damage. I think they're insta-kill. Yeah.
Red things tend to be bad news. Green things you can tank a few hits on. Date 3403.3.14, 5th solo landing Slime World. The ship was damaged on landing. I can't fix it. My only hope is to wander Slime World and hope for a miracle.
Oh.
My weapon is malfunctioning, and without it, I have slim chance of survival in this hideous place. I encountered sticky red slime, and then slipped on bluish slime and plunged to the bottom of the shaft into water. A door to the right leads to a large chamber filled by a slime pool. To traverse the chamber, it appears I must... Todd. It's like watching soap operas. Morty said nothing and displayed the next entry.
Like watching soap operas. I love it.
Morty was the ship's computer. Todd is watching video logs of the last explorer to venture into Slime World. It's like Nest Dude is in Find the Jetpack. Proton John is in Find the Jetpack.
Yeah, it looks like everybody is just trying to... Well, both of them are just trying to figure out which pool they need to go in.
Almost to Find the Jetpack, and Bangera. Where is Bangera? Oh, Bangera is to one of the other leaps of faith. There is a pit over the road. If you see the dip in the ceiling, there is a pit just below that dip. I think it might be an invisible drop in the floor, but every other tile of floor has chomps underneath it.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm loving the deaths here. They're so good.
I think there is a spot on the wall from which, because jumps are, and there are multiple types of jumps, but I think each one is fixed size. So I think there is, a point on the wall that he has to jump from to hit the right place.
Hey, John got the jetpack, keeping his lead ahead of Nest Dude, so that is great. He's now got to figure out where to go with the jetpack. Or just die.
All of my streams keep lagging very badly.
Okay, Drumbordist.
For
moving on to this section, there's a jetpack that he needs to get in here. He just needs to make sure that he explores this area a little bit. And then once he gets through this area, he will be around where Proton John and Nest Dude are. Oh my gosh, these sound effects.
When you get to a room full of bouncing things, it's a really great enhancement to the game's already amazing music.
Oh yeah. This is what games are all about, okay? I think John accidentally used the map. He meant to use the cleanser. Oh, and it's clean. Good. Good.
We'll find this out probably shortly. I think this might be the first occurrence of the Mega Bomb. The Mega Bomb will destroy everything in the current room you are in, including you.
John had his... Oh! He had that jetpack again, but then flew right into one of the sparkles there. I love it.
The reason you need the Mega Bomb that will blow you up is because there are some rooms that, like, you'll just start crossing into the room and you'll see that the background of the room is already a deadly yellow. You need to throw the Mega Bomb into that next room from outside that next room, and that will blow up the toxic whatever is in the room.
Fun.
So you can go through it.
Yeah, I don't think Proton John knows where he needs to go here. He's trying to figure out. He's got the jetpack. Ah, he found the secret area right there. Okay, this is the jetpack maze. Bangera made quick progress through this area, so let's go ahead and see how Proton John is able to do.
Now, enemies and do not show up on the map, so yeah, looking at the map will tell you where walls are, but it's not going to show you the entire route through the area, per se. Jetpack are not terrible, but neither are they the most responsive things in the world.
Yeah. Oh, and there we go, Proton John getting eaten by one of those piranha
Another
plants.
thing?
Are they piranha plants?
Viewers off in Viewerland to note, those worms that come out of the ceiling, only their head has a hitbox. So there are 1 or 2 rooms in the game where you actually need to wait for the worm to come all the way down and then run or jump through the body to avoid taking damage.
Ah, that makes sense.
Figure that out, but it's a thing.
Okay, kind of gross, but it makes sense. Okay, John is through the jetpack maze. Nest Dude has the jetpack. He now just needs to figure out where to go here. Oh, Proton John right into the piranha plant. I love it. I love it. Oh, and again. Yeah, he's going to have a lot of deaths here. Oh, bam. What are the placements? Bangera is currently in first, Proton John second, Nest Dude in third, and Drumboardist in fourth. That's currently our order. Things could change, though, in the future. You never know. Ooh, Drumboardist just trying to get through these worms. Oh, he's invincible. Never mind. That worked.
Yeah, so the room that Bangera is in, it's a little bit technical navigation. I think he is on the right track. I think you do need to go up and over the top, but I think he needs to wall, yeah, where it's not blue, and then back around. Very careful in slipping on down to the right. There is going to be a pool of water, so he doesn't know it yet, but he can tank some damage safely.
Okay. He's doing
Time's going to take him to figure out that he needs to have the Mega Bomb to throw the Mega Bomb into.
Oh, he died!
Oh, that's actually no. That is how you do it. You just climb straight down the right wall, and it swings you inwards.
Yeah,
Now, Mega Bomb. Can you figure out? Okay, he needs the Mega Bomb. I don't know if he understands yet that he needs the Mega Bomb, but he's discovered speed without doing something.
Yeah, I think he's figuring things out right now. Let's see, Proton John is having a hard time getting through this specific room. I think it's one of the more difficult, precise platforming areas.
Yeah. Hey, find the jetpack is definitely a troll room. Figured out. Bangera figured out the Mega Bomb.
Nice.
Room is no longer yellow, so lead.
Wow, that was sound. Super Slime Gem. Oh, baby. Nest Master, thank you for the host. We have just 26 minutes left. Oh, yeah?
Yeah, is a thing. So there are 5 pits. The first one has the Slime Shield and Slime Gem. Slime Gem gives you enough invincibility to climb back out. And then I think you need to use the shield and go down the third, then false bottoms out into the way forwards.
Fun. Oh my gosh.
Are pretty enemies.
Nest Dude is still trying to figure out where he needs to go with the jetpack. Not quite the right location. He's looking. Drumbordist is in the same area now, so depending on how Nest Dude does, Drumbordist may be able to start catching up or even pass him. Oh, I love these sound effects still, okay? Brings me back to my childhood.
I'm beginning to fear what kind of backlash I am going to get from my group when this match is over.
Nothing but love, okay?
Halfway into this thing. We've still got 25 minutes left, it looks like.
John is starting to figure this out. He's got the right idea.
Now, John is to where Bangera got walled a bit, so he's going to need to remember the high jump.
Ah, there we go. Yeah, he's got it. Okay, we're good. Proton John is making progress now. Bangera just flashing all over the place. Bangera is currently in number 1. Proton John made a significant amount of progress just now, moving on to the insta-death buggy section. I don't like those bugs. They're butts.
And that is why I ended up actually putting the enemies on my map as well as I could, because some of these rooms, the difficulty does not make sense until you are in there seeing the enemies and trying to figure out what your timing needs to be.
Proton John survived one red buggy pit.
Barely.
Yeah, I didn't even know you could survive, but hey.
Bangera just has to try one of the pits that is not the last pit. He's gone into the last pit now, but that's not the one he needs to go in.
Monster Fiskin, thank you for the sub.
Physics, you cannot move left and right while falling, so if you get onto the wrong side of the pit, yeah, there's no real recovery. Oh, and he's found the self-destruct, though, so... Also, I don't know, I think it might be faster to climb down a wall than to fall through slime, so I think he has the right idea climbing rather than jumping into that pit.
I'm not sure how Proton John managed to do that. Oh, he's got invincibility around him right now, that's right.
Bangera is through.
Nice, Bangera.
Tricky climb with there's a little bit of troll ground that he's going to find. And some sticky walls that he's not going to be able to jump off of, and some slick walls that he's not going to be able to climb up.
Okay, Nest Dude still trying to get through this section. Drumbordist is checking every water pit to see where he needs to go. Oh, well... Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, by the way, I really appreciate... Oh, go ahead.
Gets through his current room, we'll start in the next room to see our first occurrence of moving ground. Ground that can open up underneath you and drop you through, and if it closes over you, you die.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I do appreciate all the people who have been coming. I know Proton John sent a bunch of people over here to watch. I really appreciate everybody who's getting excited for this match going on right now. Bangera still has a pretty significant lead, but depending on what Proton John does, he may be able to start catching Bangera. It looked like the separation between first and second, and then third and fourth, is getting a little bit pronounced, and it'll be hard for Nest Dude and Drumbordist to make progress at this point.
The nature of a puzzle game, though, is whoever figures out first can gain a lot of time over anyone who didn't figure it out. So,
oh, yeah.
And Bangera has been spending a lot of time on some of the last few rooms. If anyone gets past their current room and then solves rooms that Bangera figured out, sure, there could still be some lead shuffle.
Yeah, I know Proton John is trying to get through this area. He's got the smart bomb, which is going to be helpful. Oh, jumped! Just inched forward, and unfortunately...
Bangera just needs to time this right. That really is what you do. You time the room right, and make a mad dash left and pray.
Wow, okay, yeah, this is interesting. The ground makes waves.
Time it a little bit with the gap in the bugs overhead, but really there is no big secret going on here.
Just start moving as soon as the ground lets you.
Where the jetpack is, you have the jetpack. You can do this. I want to see you do this.
Oh, John, no! Yeah, Drumbordus does have the jetpack. Is he gonna get through the ceiling? Nest Dude, he may pass Nest Dude here. Holy cow. Like... Oh, Proton John getting nommed. So much slime, okay? This is... If anybody, like, didn't live in the 90s, this is what it was like, okay?
Oh, Bangera! You could see, I know he could see the sparkle at the next checkpoint.
There he goes! Yeah, he's got it! Proton John taking a lot of damage there from the slime. Oh no! Oh no, John! You were right at the water! Okay, it's okay. Serenity now. Good, good. A lot of this is just intense. Bangera is making some progress again. Moving ground. This is gross.
Well,
I hate the moving ground.
That was not a trivial room Bangera just first tried.
That was kind of impressive. Uh-oh, Bangera's stuck. There we go. Bangera finding where he needed to go. Yeah, Bangera is making some significant progress right now. Okay, Proton John currently in the slime tubes that you have to fall down. He'll figure it out. It'll take a little while, but he'll figure it out.
Room Bangera just finished is kind of evil because if you stop the get you, but if you move too fast, the red things get you.
There we go.
Red walls. Get what red walls are, I think. Red walls are, bouncy walls. So we found slick walls, we found sticky walls, now we have bouncy walls.
So this is basically Portal 2.
This is basically Portal 2 for Atari Lynx.
Oh, baby. Okay, I dig it. Oh, Bangera plummeting to death.
Bangera forgetting that jetpack plus water equals boom.
It's life. That's what happens, you know? You never know. By the way, I do want to give a quick recap. Proton John has managed to take first in both of his beginning matches. Here, he is behind first, but still, with the number of points he has, he's looking pretty good. Nest Dude has taken first and third place before. Bangera has taken second place in his match. Drumbordist has taken second twice. So, again, Proton John is the most likely to be able to still move on, taking a loss here, even if he doesn't take first. So, Yeah, we'll have to see how everybody does, but it will really help Bangera if they can manage to take first.
Bangera is learning to think like this game. You realize that, okay, there's no visible route out, but I know that all the other walls are solid, and I know that there are chomps down underneath, so look for a hole in the ceiling, even if it's not visible.
Nestude has managed to make some progress, by the way. He's currently in third, Drumbordist in fourth. Drumbordist just needs to get to the jetpack. Okay, there we go. He's got the jetpack. I like how he puts the jetpack in front of himself. Oh, and Drumbordist is going to catch up with Nestude in just a second. Nice.
Good, and he did make the checkpoint. It'd be so sad if you break your jetpack on the breaker sparkles and then fall back down where you just came from before you hit the checkpoint.
Oh yeah. Drumbordist fell. He's gonna explode himself.
A sign of a quality game when they give you a suicide button.
Oh, you know it. Oh, Proton John is into the moving floor section. Wow, he got here pretty quick. Oh!
Anytime any player takes a while... Oh, and Bangera just found a secret room.
Oh, really?
That any player takes a long time to get through these rooms, there's a big opportunity to catch up. Room was a pain to map, given how many areas of moving floor in different odd patterns there. I think I see where it is. In the middle third of the map, it is the lower left.
Okay, Proton John is through the first section, through the second section. Oh, and he died. He just wanted to rush. That's okay. Bangera took more time in this room than Proton John has so far, so just gotta continue on. Ooh, Nestude and Drumbordist falling pretty quickly.
Bangera using his slime shield, which is keeping him safe, but he's gonna need that slime shield for the next room.
There goes John. Okay. Yeah, I can...
The slime shield may be technically optional, but...
Wow, Proton John got through without dying.
Big help. If Bangera can just make it to the red gem, he's good. But...
John opened the map up right at the same time that one of the insta-kill bugs was descending on him, so yeah, there was no hope. Okay, I'm loving this. I'm really enjoying watching this. The thing is, it's like every room in this game seems memorable in some way.
Yes, and there's a reason that I can narrate without really checking my notes or the map. After you've played through this game maybe 5 times end to end, you start to recognize places.
Yeah, Proton John, by the way, found an invincibility to get through the annoying room that you were talking about, the one with all the bugs that descend. Bangera didn't even find that gem.
Hey now, Nestude is to the troll.
Oh yeah, this part is pretty tricky. Let's see what he's able to do. Drumbordist gonna have to figure things out. Okay.
This mode is nice and linear and relatively easy to track.
Oh yeah.
Just saying, this is why this is the game that made me want to sign up as a GM for Kusogrand3.
This game?
It would work so well, so trolly, so does not control, such beautiful audio, generally trackable, and I'm strange, but I would say it's enjoyable. I would say this is a good game.
I would say that
Despite
it's an enjoyable game to watch. I'm glad I'm not playing it. Okay, John is through the bubble hallway. Good. Bangera taking a death. Okay. Yeah, John isn't too far behind Bangera at this point, honestly. Just gotta rush-ish. Because we only have just over 10 minutes at this point. Oh, Bangera just waiting for all of these bugs. Are they bugs?
I would assume they are bugs. Let's see. Their official name is Groach with a G.
Ew,
So I
okay.
assume they are supposed to be bugs.
I don't like that name. That's gross.
Name is probably Groach. I think the manual lists the names of the enemies, and I think a little bit about their behaviors. So I've just had to go through and match names to the visuals that show up in the game because there are no actual pictures in the manual.
For those who are new here, by the way, yes, Kusogrand3 is a blind game tournament. They have an hour to try to make as much progress as possible. Whoever makes the most progress in that hour is the victor. So, yeah, at this point, Bangera is in the lead, Proton John in second. Nestude in third. Drumboardist is getting really close to Nestude, though. He's currently in fourth.
What room is Bangera in?
The one where you die.
Weirder ones, yeah. That one, or is it the other one where you die? Or is it the other one where you die?
There are a few of those, you know?
Yeah.
Okay,
it doesn't really help.
Uh-oh. No! The moving earth!
Something is telling me, though, that jetpack is a red herring. I think he does not need that jetpack, but I need to find on my map exactly what room that is to be sure.
Jeez. John, I was so stressed out for you. He got a slime shield, though. Okay. Bangera. I'm having a hard time climbing. There's so many deaths. I love it. Oh, John! What's the lore? Why is he in Slime World? I believe he, is adventuring for... Or did he crash here?
Okay, so the full lore, which makes no sense in this mode, is that, hey, this is a really nasty planet, but it is full of very, very valuable gemstones.
Yeah, that's right.
So Todd is out to make his fortune collecting gemstones. Because the gemstones don't actually have any function other than points, you don't see any gemstones. You see the red gems, which also grant invincibility.
Yeah, so he's just after treasure, and simply put, this is a game that was sort of advertised to boys who like gross slime. Okay, so if you like gross slime, this is your game.
Now I see where Bangera is. So yeah, the room he was in, I was still looking for his room when he was going after the jetpack. I think that jetpack wasn't required. In fact, I think there was a hidden room above that actually was required to get out.
That was a good jump.
But now he's in another of the long leap of faith rooms, so you just have to wait, or you land on a chomp.
Yeah, this room seems a little bit annoying. Okay, there we go. Bangera is through the room, still holding the lead. Proton John in second, trying to catch up. Oh, Nestude just got wrecked. Drumboardist, this room, unfortunately, is walling him. You have to get through without touching any of the sparklies and without dying. Few things you need to do to get through. Oh. No, his tools are ruined. Yeah, I saw Bangera in this room that Proton John is getting to a couple minutes ago.
I remember this room that Bangera is on. This is a fun room.
Uh-oh.
That you think you need to jump to or stand on. Half of them aren't there.
Oh no, that's not fun.
There's definitely a couple of hidden
Oh,
ceiling.
Yeah, what kind of
Them-
game is, like, at least it's not super punishing, you know? That it gives you... What am I thinking?
That vertical block, there is a hidden room above that vertical block, and that hidden room contains 3 red gems and a jetpack. And the jetpack, I think, is required. It might not be, but I think it is.
We'll have to see if Bangera can figure that out. Oh, a very nice climb there, Bangera. But, yeah, the game is generous when it comes to lives, at least. Oh, jeez. Bangera's like... Wow! Okay, rude game, rude. What a jerk.
Light Cecil has a point. If the checkpoints were less generous, this would be a much worse game. But given how tightly spaced the checkpoints are, and what makes this game fun is that it really is segment by segment, figure out what you are supposed to do.
Yeah.
You know there's got to be a solution. You know your options are limited, so it doesn't take too long.
Yeah, with games
trying different things.
With games on Kusogrand3, oftentimes we do see some of these games that are objectively pretty bad, but they can be enjoyable still to play. You know, I would say this is a bad game, but it has redeeming qualities.
Only 100 Tims left.
Oh, Proton
5
John
minutes.
almost died. He's taking a bath.
No.
Yeah, we
definitely will not see a completion.
Oh, for sure.
2/3, maybe. Thirds of the way through.
Ooh, John, that little plant got you. Okay,
Not even as trolly as the game gets. If anyone following along at home, the top right corner of the map, there is an area, a big, long area with no checkpoints. One checkpoint that you don't even necessarily have to route through, so you may not even find it. And then there's another big, long stretch of shops, floor tile, until you hit the spot where there's a gap of 2. And then every other floor tile, and then a pit drop back where you came from. And that you went that particular route rather than a different route.
Proton John is actually really close to where Bangera is. He managed to find the
same. Oh, and he found the secret room.
Yeah.
John may take this. If John gets the jetpack and figures out where to use it, this may be a lead change. Because
Wow.
jetpack is unlimited use, so yeah, John is going to find the exit. Going to find the exit. As long as he keeps trying all walls.
Yeah, this is
A
nuts.
ceiling.
I did not expect it to come down to the last 2 minutes, but here we are. That's okay. John still knows where the jetpack is. If he can get through the exit here, whether or not it's the jetpack is required. Oh. Can you, John? Is it right there? Yes! He's through.
It's probably possible to high jump out from that block, but it helps.
Yeah, and Proton John moves right here from second to first. Holy cow. Bangera was in the lead for so long! Oh my gosh, okay. We've got less than a minute left, and Bangera is following right behind Proton John.
There'll be another lead change
Oh my
here.
gosh.
Wow.
There could be. Is he going to manage to hold on to this lead, or is Bangera going to manage to pass him? Looks like Proton John has figured out where to go. Gotta keep that invincibility, though. It looks like this room is rough. He's throwing the Mega Bomb. Don't blow up,
Oh,
John.
he needs to run. He didn't run.
He didn't run. Is Bangera going to be able to use the bomb without blowing himself up? If so, that could change the... Let's see. Let's see what happens in the last minute. Last 10 seconds.
I think some of those items are red herrings. I think the gimmick of that room is they give you everything you might possibly want, but then not all of it is actually required useful.
Well, I would say that is time up.
Okay, one of the things you may have needed to do in that room is use the slime bait to get some of the enemies to group away from you so that then you have enough shield to get through the rest.
Well, we
And
need
Kara
to
just
go...
calls it quits.
We need to actually have our ref take a look at this because, yeah, Bangera and Proton John made it to the same room, okay? Actually, the same room. Nest Dude takes third, Drumbordist takes fourth, but who is going
Are we
to...
giving Drumbordist any more time?
What's that?
Giving Drumbordist any more time for the reset issues early on?
Let's see. It looks like it's been ruled no, that there's not going to be additional time there. Unfortunately, I think Drumbordist is far enough behind where Nest Dude is. Unfortunately, he just got walled in this maze section. Yeah, that was a rough game, but honestly, this was really, really enjoyable. Okay, well, we have Cadus, who is going and looking at the VODs right now to see who won, Bangera or Proton John.
Well, I think I am going to sign off audio and go probably anger in JChat, but it's great narrating. Thanks for inviting me.
Hey, thank you. Yeah, see you later, Professor Ness.
See you in a few weeks.
Okay, we are chilling. Yeah, see you in a few weeks. Till later. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, this was definitely a photo finish. We're waiting to see how things happen. So, who took first, Proton John or Bangera? Remember, whoever takes first gets 4 points, the second gets third, or 3 points, blah, 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 blah. I can't even use my words! Second place gets 3 points, third place gets 2, fourth place gets 1. So, yeah, even playing it all will still get points to make progress in their group, but first place definitely gets that little extra bonus point. Hey, Drumbordist, thank you for the host there. My gosh. No, the music right here is ActRaiser, okay? ActRaiser for Super Nintendo. Okay. Kate is doing a comparison. I'm watching a little bit to see what happened here. It looks like Bangera in the very last second took the victory. Yes. Holy crap! Bangera! Bangera takes first place per our referee here. We may actually, we may do a comparison later on just so that, we have the photo finish here. But yeah, very last second. You'd rather you just had a tie at this point? Yeah, last second victory right there. Proton John in second place. Proton John, though, at this point in the group, still has the lead when it comes to the amount of points. So Bangera and Proton John had a fantastic battle. This was great. Wait, did Bangera just get banned? Yeah, we can still go. Oh no, I love all the angry emotes. That was how you cleared the room. Proton John definitely has a good point. Cadus, what do you think? Because the bomb does clear the enemies out. Professor Ness, is that required solution to the room? Or was it a red herring? Let's go ahead and see. Professor Ness, are you here? Are you able to hear what we are talking about? There were red herrings, not that it was one. Okay. So yeah, we're just Professor Ness, we're talking about the bomb in the room that Proton John and Bangera made it to. Was the Mega Bomb required to get through that room? Because Proton John did stop and throw the bomb. Just give you both 4 points? Proton John! You eventually need the cleanser and the bomb. Proton John did throw the bomb then. Whereas Bangera did not. Give them both 3 instead. There's a slime pool after the enemies that needs cleanser. Following room is a kill room that needs bomb. Okay, so I'm not sure. Give everyone 3.5. You know what? Let's just give everyone 50 points, okay? Bam! Everybody gets it. I think it's up to our referee's decision. If the bomb shouldn't have been used in that location, because it's a dumb game, then distance would definitely be measured in that. And yeah, occasionally we have had people push for the very last progress there. Foretold Legends apparently has brought something up. Yeah, don't worry, you know, we've done this before, we've discussed decisions and